Looky, looky, looky. We have some serious shit about to go on with this car once it warms up a little bit. So, starting over here, we have my built dual spring, soon to be ported and polished cylinder head that's going to be going on the probe. It's got a retarded 3.4 degree 272 Delta regrind cam. We have my Holset 8-blade 56mm H1C, and I have an HX35 on its way. I got rid of the V-band and welded on a little pipe that I can use a T-bolt clamp on. Got a spare distributor just in case. Got my valve cover that's freshly sandblasted with AN fittings that I'm going to use to run lines to my catch can. Got a Walbro 255 brand new in box right there that I got to install once the clutch break-in's done. I'm leaving it stock pump until then, so I'm not tempted to get on it, beat on it. I want to seat that clutch fully and get maximum holding capacity. And here we have my useless precision peak and hold low impedance 780cc injectors, which I cannot use because I found out that this, my DIY PMP, does not support low impedance injectors because it doesn't have a variable, it doesn't have the ability to reduce the electric flow or whatever to the injectors. I don't know exactly how that works. But it can't vary the resistance. So I cannot run low impedance on this without either an injector driver, which I don't want to spend the extra money on, or resistors, which tend to cause problems. So if anybody out there wants to help out the channel, since I have stayed non-monetized, I don't make any money off of this. If anybody wants to send me a set of high impedance 750 to 1000 cc injectors, feel free. I would be grateful as hell. I also need some 10AN line if anybody wants to send me some. And I need a small exhaust housing for this turbo. I took off the 14 centimeter housing that it had, and I just ran out of money to grab a Tim's 63AR housing. So if you want to support the channel and you want to send me any of those parts, that would be awesome. I'm not begging. I don't need you to. It'll just take a lot more time for me to put out videos until I get those things. But I've already got my intake air temperature sensor in the probe. All I have to do is do 3 or 4 wires and I can hook up the DIY PMP. But I don't want to do that until I can get it tuned, and I don't want to try and get tuned until I can do full power runs with a broken clutch. So that's what I'm doing right there. The built head will only take me a few hours to put on when I'm ready to do that, but I want to get it ported and polished first. At least polished on the intake side, or exhaust side, excuse me. And then this is all the stuff that's going to be going in. I'm going to keep it on the T04B for now until I figure out an exhaust housing for the Holset. I do have another Holset on the way, which is the exact same turbo pretty much. It's an 8-blade 56mm HX35. It's in a little better shape than this one, but I got a steal of deal on both of them, so I wanted to have a spare just in case one of them ended up being bad. But yeah, if you want to support the channel, I need some stuff, and it'll be a little while. I need an Aeromotive, legit Aeromotive fuel pressure regulator. I need 750 to 1000 cc square plug top feed high impedance injectors, and I need 10AN line. So if anybody on the channel at all cares to send me that, if they have any of that stuff laying around, you can message me or go on my Facebook profile, which is Gambit Elder. It's a picture of me plasma cutting for my profile picture, and you can message me through Messenger, and I will give you an address to send them to. I'm not going to post my address because I know I got a lot of haters, and I don't need people sending me dead cats and shit because people are immature as fuck. So I'm not going to put my address out there on the internet, but if you want to help out the channel, feel free. This is a lot of stuff that's going to be going in, but I'm not going to bother putting on the Holset until I can upgrade injectors. I'm not going to put the catch can in until I can have AN lines to run. So if you want to help out, that's a way you can support the channel. Otherwise, we have a really good bunch of videos coming up, but it's going to take a while because I'm a single dad going to college, don't make that much money. Gonna have to pay for childcare when I get out of college. And half my check will go to child support on my oldest son for a while to pay off my back child support. So I will have almost no money for this build after this point. I do buy, restore, and sell vintage BMX bikes. I have another channel for that. And I love vintage BMX bikes, as you can tell. And vintage BMX scooters. Yes, my room is a mess. I'm organizing it right now. But most of the people on this channel don't realize that I do this. But I have a lot of money in bikes sitting here. I've got a lot of stuff up for sale. I'm trying to offset some of the cost of this build, but there's only so much I can do. So if you want to help out, you know how. But I hope y'all look forward to future videos because we're going to have some cool stuff coming up. I'm about to make some really good power in this car. So anybody who supported the Red Rocket and the 626 will probably get the build the probe currently has. And the probe is going big, so stay tuned. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share the shit out of these videos because the more views I get, the more motivation I have to continue doing this faster. No, I don't make money, so it's not greed. I just love having information about these cars, love answering people's questions. I love doing everything that I can to bring more attention to this chassis. So thank you for your support. All the people who've supported this channel are about to hit 200,000 views and 350 subscribers, I believe. So stay tuned.